This is not just a relay, it's pure sprinting drama. Watch how elite U20 teams battle through every exchange, building up to a thrilling final leg that decides everything in the last seconds.
Attempting to keep it cool, DeAndre Daly, last year's the 100 champion on this team. It's Bahama time. Brown and Musgrove, second and third last night. Outstanding Devontae Howell, second to the right-hand side, leading the Caymanians of a 4x1 battle.
And the shake up the shoulder.
There you go. British Virgin Islands in this final as well. No marquee under 20 sprinters, but the 4x1s can be delivered on team coordination and smooth baton passing.
Yes, exactly. It's not always about who are the fastest persons on the track, but it's who gets that baton around that track and through the finish line.
You want to move the baton at an unbroken speed down the center of the lane, and that requires a combination of the speed of the incoming runner matched perfectly to the outgoing runner so the baton never slows down. Mike Agostini, Hazley Crawford, Atto Bolden, Richard.
Two finalists, two medalists in the 100 meters. Here's the full lineup: Turks and Caicos, British Virgin Islands, Cayman Islands, Bahamas, Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados and Guadeloupe.
The Bahamas fast qualifies as well. 40.46 I recall, at 40.5 on my clock, with Carlos Brown under control. Didn't lift, didn't have to, cruised in. And of course no Bouagie and Pumi for Jamaica. This is the Bahamas. They've won under 17 boys 4x1. Fastest qualifiers and with a fine team in the under 20s. Chance to win.
Chance to win for sure. Chance to level the score and send it to a decider with a mixed 4x4.
That's DeAndre Daly to the left and Carlos Brown to the right. Methinks that's an anchor leg battle in this 4x1s.
One that we missed in the 100 final with Daly, last year's champion, fall starting in his semi-final.
On your marks.
Last sprint relay of the meet, under 20 boys 4x100 meters.
Yeah.
Cleanly away this time. Zachary Evans got up well for the Bahamas. The Jamaicans run a storming opening leg. Barbados go well too. Barbados, Jamaica, Guadeloupe on the outside. Jamaica with Shaquille Gordon down the backstretch, going quickly. Jamaica and Bahamas. The Bahamians running a quality third leg. It's Bahamas who will have the lead. Here's the final change. Carlos Brown with the baton. DeAndre Daly for Jamaica. Bahamas, Jamaica, Bahamas, Jamaica, Jamaica with Daly. Wins the 4x100 for under 20 boys. 39-36 on the clock. Disqualified in the semifinals of the 100 meters. DeAndre Daly produces a stormer to lead the Jamaicans to gold. What an anchor leg run.
Saw him running a 4x2 in February, looking good as well. But here comes a brilliant third leg by the Bahamas. They come to the exchange before the Jamaican team, and then Daly turns on the jet, chases down Brown, working hard, but Daly undeniable today.
Has a look at his man DeAndre Daly. Here's the head-on shot. The Jamaican.
The under-20 boys 4x100-meter relay final at the 2023 championships delivered a breathtaking spectacle, combining raw speed, technical precision, and high-pressure execution at the very highest level of junior sprinting. From the moment the teams stepped onto the track, the atmosphere was charged with anticipation. This was not just another race, it was a clash of sprinting powerhouses, where tradition, talent, and flawless teamwork would determine the outcome. Representing the Caribbean's sprinting elite, Jamaica, the Bahamas, Trinidad and Tobago, and the British Virgin Islands all arrived with strong lineups and a clear mission: execute near-perfect baton exchanges while sustaining maximum velocity across all 4 legs. In a discipline where even the smallest error can destroy medal hopes, every movement, from the start to the final handoff, carried immense significance. The margin for error was virtually non-existent, and each team knew that victory would demand both composure and aggression in equal measure. Jamaica entered the final under intense scrutiny, carrying the weight of a legacy built on decades of sprint dominance. Their lineup was not only talented, but also highly motivated, led by DeAndre Daly, a sprinter with something to prove. After the disappointment of his disqualification in the 100-meter semi-finals, Daly approached the relay with renewed determination, channeling frustration into focus. For him, this race represented redemption, a chance to rewrite his narrative on one of the biggest stages of the competition. Meanwhile, the Bahamas emerged as Jamaica's most formidable challenger. Having recorded the fastest qualifying time, they entered the final with confidence and momentum. Their squad demonstrated exceptional chemistry in earlier rounds, particularly in the baton exchanges, which are often the defining factor in relay success. With a balanced combination of explosive starters and powerful finishers, the Bahamian team looked poised to challenge Jamaica stride for stride. As the athletes settled into their blocks, the tension inside the stadium reached its peak. Silence briefly fell before the crack of the starter's pistol shattered the air, unleashing 8 sprinters into motion. The opening leg was explosive, with runners accelerating aggressively out of the blocks while maintaining strict discipline within their lanes. Jamaica's first runner delivered a sharp start, immediately positioning his team among the leaders, while the Bahamas responded with equal intensity, ensuring that neither side gained a clear advantage. The first baton exchange proved critical, and both teams executed it with remarkable precision. The outgoing runners timed their acceleration perfectly, receiving the baton at full speed without breaking rhythm. This seamless transition allowed Jamaica and the Bahamas to surge ahead, establishing themselves as the dominant forces in the race. Behind them, Trinidad and Tobago and the British Virgin Islands fought to stay within striking distance, but the leading pair had already begun to separate from the field. Through the second leg, the race evolved into a pure test of speed endurance. The athletes powered down the back straight, maintaining high turnover rates while preparing mentally for the next exchange. Once again, the baton changes were nearly flawless for both Jamaica and the Bahamas. Their coordination under pressure highlighted the countless hours of training dedicated to perfecting these moments, where races are often won or lost. By the third leg, the intensity reached another level. The gap between Jamaica and the Bahamas remained incredibly tight, with neither team willing to concede even a fraction of a second. Each stride carried urgency, each movement calculated. The crowd roared as the runners approached the final exchange zone, fully aware that the outcome would likely be decided in the last 100 meters. As the baton was handed off for the anchor leg, the stage was set for a dramatic conclusion. Jamaica's final runner received the baton at full speed, immediately launching into a powerful drive phase. The Bahamian anchor responded just as fiercely, matching stride for stride in a thrilling head-to-head battle. The noise inside the stadium reached a deafening level as both athletes pushed their limits, their form tightening under the strain of maximum effort. In those final meters, it became a test not just of speed, but of composure and resilience. Jamaica's anchor found an extra gear, gradually edging ahead with a combination of superior top-end speed and relentless determination. The slight advantage grew with each stride, and as the finish line approached, it became clear that Jamaica was pulling away. Crossing the line, Jamaica secured a stunning victory, completing a performance that exemplified the very essence of relay racing: speed, precision, and unity. Their execution across all 4 legs was nearly flawless, with each athlete playing a crucial role in the triumph. For DeAndre Daly, the win carried special significance. transforming disappointment into redemption and reinforcing his status as a key contributor to Jamaica's sprinting future. The Bahamas, despite finishing second, delivered a performance worthy of recognition, pushing Jamaica to the absolute limit and showcasing their own strength as a rising relay force. Meanwhile, the remaining teams demonstrated admirable effort, contributing to a race that will be remembered for its intensity and quality. In the end, this final was more than just a competition. It was a vivid reminder of why the 4x100m relay remains one of the most captivating events in athletics. It is a race where individual brilliance must align perfectly with collective execution, and where victory belongs to those who can combine speed with precision under the greatest pressure.